This spinning quill is the Rio Grande spinning quill by Rachel Brown. She's no longer with us. She passed away about 3 years ago. Um, she designed this. Well, her husband designed it for her. So she really got into wanting to spin wool. I really like this spinning wheel because it's fast.
So you want to kind of tell me what your physical motion is going on here? What you're trying to...
Okay, what you do is this wheel, this string, this big wheel is attached to this pedal right here.
Okay.
And then this string, you put this string, turns this wheel, and then this little pulley right here.
Yes, ma'am.
This goes 3 times. This goes 1 time around, but this goes 3 times faster.
Okay.
So it's a ratio thing, you know. So what you do is you have to do it at a 45-degree angle for it to spin. If you won't spin this way, it will just keep turning there. So it has to be at 45. You pull your yarn, your wool. You don't want to pinch it for too long. You have to let it travel or spin.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets some second cuts in there. You just remove it.
And so you're kind of pulling those out nice and...
Pull the wool.
Mm-hmm.
However thin you want it. Want it thick or thin.
And that's based on pretty much how much you're pulling it here is what's going to determine
Right.
the gauge of the
You see?
thread. Yeah. Look at that machine, guys.
And I love doing this because it's so relaxing. It relaxes me.
All right, guys. Well, this is the part 2 I promised you. And so this is, I mean, definitely one of the most important parts, obviously. All right, can't have a blanket if you don't have thread, right? So speaking of blankets, here's some of her work. Holy moly, look at that. All right, guys, so here's what I've learned real quick. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the rookie breakdown, okay? So why she's working, okay? So you take, when you're discussing these blankets, okay, this is how I understand the sequence of how to intelligently discuss these, okay? First thing you're going to want to determine is what type of wool are you using? In this case, it's the Chudo. And then, which is that Navajo wool, okay? And then the next thing you want to determine is color. See, this is natural color, okay? This is all the color of the sheep, no dye, okay? This is your artificial dyes, okay? And so you're going to want to ask, is this a natural dye or an artificial dye? Okay. Next, you're going to want to look at your thread or your weaving style. She likes to do a nice straight weave, okay? And each, what did you refer to these as?
Tapestry.
Okay, so the tapestry is the pictures, okay, the shapes, and the differentiating of the colors. So this is considered a run. This is a run, and that's a run, okay? So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. Now this is important if you're going to shop them, because you're going to get charged a little bit more for each run that's within your tapestry, because this isn't knotted, this is spliced in. So it takes them extra time to get, every time a color stops and another color starts, that's more time. That's another run and another run as part of your tapestry. Okay? So that'll be another consideration of yours. And then of course just the look of it. So like this is really impressive. But now, knowing what you know now, consider this. I mean, if you guys want to see, look at that. I mean, goodness. How long does that take?
Bring the one that's on the
Look at those. Isn't that amazing, guys?
Bring the blanket that's on the top.
That represents a stop and a start. Every one of those is a stop and a start. Is a thread change. That's incredible. Okay, so y'all want to consider that, okay, when you're buying. And this is, she's the best, guys. She's got this. And if you want to learn, this is the place to learn. So check this out. There she is.
Now
Isn't that awesome? Oh, look at this.
This one took me a while because I did a lot of color changes on this.
Oh my goodness. All right, remember guys, this is your tapestry and these are your runs. Now, let's just get a closer look at that real quick. Let's hope we can pull that out. Look at the tight weave. Look at that, y'all. That looks like a machine weave. But again, stop, change thread, start, stop, change thread, start, stop, change thread, start. Now, y'all getting the idea? Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that color. All right, guys, the phone is not showing the color. Like, it is vibrant. I mean, it just glows. Look at all these different runs going through here. This 3x5?
That's a 3x5.
3x5. I mean, y'all, so whenever you're looking at the price of the blanket, try not to get scared away, and don't forget the craftsmanship, the artisanship, the quality. This is far better quality than these machines are producing. I'm telling you, this is so much, it feels better. It's more comfortable. Look at the thickness of that. Look at that. Here, try to, boop. There it is. All right, so another thing I learned today is don't wash these in the machine. The proper way to wash this is to soak it, followed by your detergent soak, followed by your rinse soak. You want to like towel pad or like wick the water out of it. You don't want to abrase it or it will felt. So if you're being real abrasive with it and rubbing it, it's going to felt. So wow, look at that. You proud of that one or what? That's a nice one, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, this is gorgeous, guys. So, I mean, so this is not a Native American style. This is a what, Spanish or Mexican style? Now, is this interchangeable?
It's a Rio Grande style.
Rio Grande style. And that's because of the color?
Even because of the weave, I mean the design in it.
Okay, so it's going to be weave, design, tapestry, color, maybe frequency of the runs could be part of that.
Yeah, you can make them as complex as you want. You can make them really simple. It all depends what you want to put on it.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
a gorgeous
'cause in
blanket.
Native American, they use their kachina dolls, and they use their religious signs on them. Like if it's what we call a Nazi sign, it's really a peace sign, which is that X. And they use that a lot, and they use these diamonds a lot. But they're more traditional, and what it shows is the religion. It doesn't show the mindset and back and the creative part of it, you know. Like Spanish American, what they do, they blend it like orange, yellow, almost make it all matte together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, completely, and then shade it real light, and then go to a dark blue,
Okay.
and then shade it, almost like a sherbet.
Oh yeah, I understand. Look at that, guys. That's so cool, ain't it? Oh yeah, I guess we got one more thing. Yes, will I? And this is called a loom. Okay. I'm not even. Well, maybe we'll consider a part 3 down the road. Y'all, we'll talk real nicely. Oh, there was one more thing I learned. These are called. Oh, what is it called again?
Warp.
Warp and whip.
The warp is the one that goes horizontal, right? Back and forth.
Okay, warp.
The weft is this. This is the weft.
Okay, this part is the weft. These down there are
This is the warp.
the warp.
This.
That's the warp. Okay? And the whip. So I guess it's kind of like the same thing as like latitude, longitude. Okay. All right, y'all. You guys, you thanked her before. And by the way, they did say thank you. And thank her again. This is another beautiful moment in education. And thank you for your time and letting me show your work. I really appreciate that. Thank you.